Hi guys, it's Lindo here. I'm back again. So today I will be doing the breakdown analysis of Netherlands 25, the stock market of Netherlands. So guys, myself I like to trade the stock market because the stock market pays very well, and also it respects my strategy most of the time. So that's why I like to trade the stock market and also the synthetic indices. So guys, I'm on a monthly time frame, right? Because always, in most of the time, I like to follow the trend, right? I don't like to trade reversals most of the time. I like to follow the trend, because following the trend is very simple and straightforward. So guys, I'm on a monthly time frame as always, right? Remember, when when I do my analysis, I always start from the higher time frames to the lower time frames, right? Why? Because I want to get the clear picture of the market, where the overall direction is heading, right? So if you can check on a monthly time frame, Netherlands 25 is on an uptrend, and then when the market is on an uptrend, I always look forward. I always look for buy opportunities. Why? Because the momentum is to the upside. So if the momentum is to the upside, then we need to buy, right? So switching to a weekly chart or a weekly time frame. Even on a weekly time frame, if you can check here, Netherlands or NED25 is on an uptrend, right? It's also on an uptrend. Why? Because if you can check the current price, which is at 734, is still less than what? Is still less than the below swing low, which is 676. So it means that on a weekly was still on an uptrend, because the current price is still less than what? Below the swing low, which is 676. So on a day, on a weekly chart, was still on an uptrend. Why? Because if you can check, prices are creating the higher highs, the higher lows, the higher highs, the higher lows, the higher highs, the higher lows, and the higher high, right? So if prices are creating the higher highs and higher lows, it means that we're on an uptrend. And then on an uptrend, what do? We look for buy opportunities only, right? Unless you are trading the trend reversals. But if you are following the trend, when the market is on an uptrend, you always buy at the support level. And as a support level does not mean automatically that when the market is at a level or it's at a support level, it will automatically reverse. At some point, you find that the market breaks those levels. Why? Because due to the fundamentals being released. Because another thing, guys, is very important of you to also consider the fundamentals before taking the trade. Why? Because the fundamentals, they are the driving force of the market. So we need to also consider the fundamentals before taking the trades. So going back to the chart, and on a weekly chart, I will be identifying I will be identifying all my obvious support or resistance level. Why I'm identifying the previous support and the previous resistance? Because remember, we're using, us as retail traders, we're using the previous data to predict the future. That's what you call it, the technical analysis. It's whereby we're using the previous data to predict the future. Then now on a weekly, I'm done identifying all my obvious support and resistance, right? So I'm done identifying all my obvious support and resistant. And then now I will switch on a daily. And then if you can check also on a daily, the market is still where? The market is still on an uptrend. The market is still on an uptrend on a daily chart, right? So also on a daily, I'm done identifying what? I'm done identifying all my obvious support and resistance, right? I'm done identifying all my obvious support and resistance, because if you can check now, the very important levels now is what? It's 747 and also 720, right? These are the important levels that we need to focus on now, because remember, we focuses more on the levels which are very close to the current price. If you can check here, this point before 720, before it's our previous swing high, and then this arrowed candle, it broke what? It broke above that high, and then it went up, and then from there up until here, prices was doing what? Was doing a retest. Prices are doing a retest for how many times? 1, 2. Now it's touch number what? It's touch number 3. So meaning that support level, because remember this point 720 is no longer a resistance. Now it's what? It is the support, right? So if you can check, prices keep on consolidating at this support level, and then if you can check here, there was a rejections. There are rejection around that important level. So what does that indicate? It indicates that the market will reverse at that support level, right? Will reverse at that support level, forming what? Forming another new high on a daily time frame. On a daily time frame, I'm expecting a price to create what? To create another new high, which will be greater than what? Which will be greater than 747. Remember the rules of the impulsive move, and also what? And the correction move, right? That's why I like to trade a stock market, because they are very simple and straightforward. Because if you can check here, Ageri, we're using the previous data to predict the future. If you can check here, there was this candlestick. There's this thing called the inside bar. There was an inside bar here. This candle, this one, it was formed within that range of this bearish candle, and then from there prices went up, it reversed. And then if you can check also here, we have this inside bar, because if you can check this doji candle, it is formed within the range of this bearish candle or this red candle. So what does that indicate? It indicates that the market will reverse at that support and form what? And form another new high, right? Forming another new high, because remember the rules of the impulsive move and also the correction move. The impulsive move is always greater than the impulsive move. The impulsive move is always greater than the correction move, because NED25 from 747 up until 720, the prices was where? Prices was on a correction phase. So from 720 up until the current price, the market is on a impulsive phase. So remember, the impulsive move is always greater than the correction move. That's why I'm saying NED, I'm expecting NED25, I'm expecting prices to do what? To form another new high. You see, trading support and resistance or following the trend is very, very simple and straightforward. Because after you have identified your levels, you need to have your confirmation whether to buy or sell. Right. So if you can check here, also there was a lot of rejection on for our time frame. There was a lot of rejection on for our time frame. There was a lot of rejection on for our time frame, because if you can check, all those rejection have failed to close. Those rejection have closed above what? Above 720, indicating that there is a buy pressure there. Because if you can switch on a 1 hour chart, you can see that there will be a W formation here. There is this W formation, right? And then this arrowed candle, it broke above the neckline of that W, right? And I can also draw my trend line over here, right? I can also draw my trend line over here, because remember what I've said about the trend line. There are many ways that you can use a trend line. The first way, you can spot the trend reversals. You can use it for entries, and can also use it for exit points, right? So now on a 1 hour chart, I'm expecting prices to rise up until 747. I have many confirmation, because one, I have a support which is 720, and around that support level, prices have just formed a W formation, and then and broke broke the neckline of the W. So if a W formation is formed around a support level, it means that there will be the reversal, or there will be a trend reversal, because from here up until here the market was on a downtrend, or the market was heading downward. And then if I find an M formation around or a W formation around a support level, it means that the prices will reverse, since it was going up. So meaning it will since it was going down, meaning it will go up, right? So now I'm expecting a NED25 to continue to be more bullish, because also prices have broke the trend line, the 1 hour, the H1 trend line. It went up until here, and then from here it reversed and retested that trend line with this candlestick, and then from here it is here now. So I'm expecting prices to continue to be more bullish. If you can check even on 4 hour, most of the time the stock market is trending, so that's why I like to trade the stock market, because it is simple and straightforward. Signing out.